Hi, Dan with Fur Oaks Family Homestead. I'm back and I'm going to do today just a quick review of all of the things that we planted during the end of December planting challenge, the sub-freezing planting challenge. Since then it's frozen twice. One time I've covered everything in here and one time I did not, and it was 27 outside and it got just below freezing in here. I did that morning come back here and water the things inside before the sun hit it, and everything seems to be fine again. So I did that one more other time before this, if you remember. It froze in here and then I watered everything before the sun hit it and the plants were fine. I did that again this time and I'll show you the starts that we have since the planting. This is our our container of carrots planting. You can see there is starts here, here, over there, and you see them all the way through here. They're just starting to come up. So these are the carrots. Like, they've all germinated pretty well during this cool weather. Here are the cabbages that we did. They're coming up. Not a huge amount of them, but there are some. Over here, this is the spinach. Looks like we have 4 of the cells that are starting to, 5 I guess, are starting to germinate. And this side are the beets. And all but 1 cell has beets in it right now. Over here we have our broccoli, and that's all doing pretty well here. These are the microgreens. They have sprouted and are growing well as well. Looks like they actually are developing their first true leaves. First true leaves already. So I need to pop those off and dump them on a salad. These are the latest items that we planted. And I see some things germinating there, but it looks like grass. So maybe that you got some weeds growing there instead of the plants. Nothing here yet, with the exception of, oops, no, that's just one little grass thing growing in the middle there. So not a whole lot growing in those yet, but we're going to continue following them and see how they do in the future. Here we have some of the herbs that are planted, and we're starting to get some sprouts there in random places, infrequently, but there are some coming up. Get really close. Tiny little guys. But those are coming up too. And then we do have our transplants, and they're doing well. This is one of them, the bronze mignonette transplanted over here. We got a little bit of frost damage early on, but we just picked that off once these are big enough to transplant again. I did pick some earlier today for a friend that came over and wanted some fresh lettuce, so I got him some fresh lettuce. That was nice. And our cilantro, after the initial harvest, has come right back again. Now this is all new growth from after we harvested. You can see where the cuts are, and I pretty much just cut it straight across all the way down. This is all new growth, so we'll be able to have an entire another harvest of cilantro here very shortly. And that's pretty much it. That's what we got going in the greenhouse right now. I wanted to give you guys a just a follow up on the things that we planted during that cold December weather. It's now the first week of January and beautiful outside. 70 degrees. Who would have thought? But that could easily change between now and February here. We usually get 1 week during February where it dips down to near single-digit weather. So we'll keep things in the greenhouse all ready to cover if needs be. But right now things are going well. Things are starting, and it's about time to think about putting the normal seeds for the garden in. The tomatoes, the peppers, the brassicas that we're planting outside. Now's the time to do it. So in the next week I'll be following up and working on that. I'll show you the setup that I have for our 2023 garden starts. So until then, we'll see you next time. Take care.